Potomac River bass right there, baby. They got them big mouths so they can eat them, so they can eat crabs. That's it. They got the big old mouth so they can eat crabs. Got to know where this freaking go. All right, what is the odds that the tide shifted and there's one on that corner? Because I fished this yesterday and I never had a bite in my life. Oh, that was odd. Never had a bite right here yesterday. It's all about time. She come out of there and freaking smoked it, son. All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Had to get me one real quick. Potomac River, here we are. And if you look right around this corner, Quantico. If you ever heard of Quantico, if you ever watched Criminal Minds, which I watched at like 5 episodes.
The BAU.
What is that?
Behavioral Analysis Unit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And then they be calling like, oh yeah, and they get all this information on these people just automatically bop. And they probably could do that right now. But what they don't know about me is Potomac River is treating me okay right now. I've caught, yesterday was a good day. I caught probably 20 keepers. Caught a few good ones, you know, so I don't know. We have a high tide right now. And the thing about this tournament is here at Potomac, this is a tidal fishery if you've never been here. I'm sure a lot of people have, but tidal fishing is all about timing, okay? So for example, I pulled up to this deal right here, this wall yesterday, didn't get a bite. Never had a bite. I'm like, man, that's crazy. But the current was whipping really hard, so that tells me it just wasn't the right time. I pulled over here, slack tide, little bit of movement, not a lot. Caught 2, bam, bam, back to back. So we got to get our timing right in this tournament. We have to be good timing. So the goal today is to not melt. Give you a little weather forecast. It's going to be 101. The heat index 109 today. I've got the hook stuff on. I chose my white. I got a little bass on the back. I've wore this several times. I enjoy this shirt. Got me a little bass on the back, give me a little vibes. Got the white on. Don't wear black when it's super hot. It absorbs the heat, which y'all know that. Yeah, man. Got my little hook shorts on. We're prepared for a hot day on the Potomac. I got B in the boat today. How many mellow yellows you got? 1?
No, I packed 3 and I put 1 in a glass case. I'll bust him for emergencies. You see what I'm saying? You gotta bust him out in case of an emergency.
Yes, it's like a fire extinguisher.
That's right. In case of emergency, you bust him out.
Yeah, you literally do that with a fire extinguisher deal. Like it's got that little glass in there, you just bust him.
That's my emergency. He's the 4th one. It's the emergency one.
They don't have a door. They don't have none of that stuff.
No, you bust him.
Just punch him.
Break glass in case of emergency.
Break the glass. Today, the goal is to you not have to break the glass and get the mellow yellow out.
Yeah,
which you're
right.
going to have to, bud. I'm telling you right now, about 4 o'clock, it's going to be... Can I cuss?
Sure.
It's going to be steaming. It's going to be steamy. So, let's get after it this morning. Potomac River, I'm excited. Another good hot day on the pond, baby. Let's go. Bring it on, son. Melt us. I can feel the melanoma boiling right now, son. Come on with it. Oh my God.
Yeah. What we got going here?
Is this the ocean?
Dude, I don't know, but look at it going on the wall.
What are we doing?
What is this?
What's going on?
We're going up and down.
This dam break?
What is this?
This some kind of pesticide? What are we doing?
I mean, roll tide.
Oh, that's that big guy.
Oh, he did that?
He's the big guy.
That boat?
That ain't no little boat. That's
No,
like
I almost said little boat.
Like a 75 footer. Well, all right then.
Wow, roll tide.
Y'all join us. And everybody does exactly this. And if they catch one just like that, you see where I'm going with it?
Yeah.
If they catch one just like that, then before you know it, you got 7 boats in here doing this. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. I'm telling you, dude, they're in here, bud. God dang, they're in here. You hear me? Okay. I got one. I got one. I don't know what it is. Watch out. That sucker bit it on the way down. But that's a dang tank, son. These suckers got big old heads on them. Big old shark heads. That's an old spawned out fish right there. That's a dang wiggin', son. Got the mighty. Call him one chatterbait. Put me a green pumpkin freeloader on the back. Little brim or something bit my tail off. He didn't care. Rando bite. Fire pole down. Before I let you go, I'm gonna show y'all something. You put your fist in these suckers' mouths right here. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I'm just gonna lay you right back in there. Right back in the drip. Going back down, be good. That's what I'm talking about right there, baby. He bit it on the way down. Okay, we power pole down. Let's see if we can cast 180 more times and not get a bite. I'm excited. Is that a motor? Like a lower unit?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is exactly what we just talked about. All right guys, we're over here on the Mayflower. Midday update, we're fishing the Mayflower. Somebody take a little sneaky peek at that. That is a whole stinking motor. We were just talking about that. I told Brett, I said, imagine running at night and you can't see nothing. and you're not from here, and you smash this, that's what happens. Your motor is gone. Unbelievable. So, midday update. We're fishing the Mayflower. Christopher Columbus is gonna roll out here in a minute and say what up. Caught a couple here and there. We're about to get on some grass flats, poke around, bang around, be around. We've worked our way down a little ways. I don't know. It's one of them deals where I really need to go fish grass and find me a group. But I've been fishing grass a good bit and I ain't had a bite doing that. So I caught some random fish, just random. You know, so it's like, do you pull up on stuff like this and get 2 bites here, 3 bites there? I mean, you could easily pull on the front of that and caught 2 or 3. Bop, bop, bop. Run another place, bop, bop. It's all about numbers, you know, so I don't know. We're gonna keep working our way down, but it's starting to get hot and steamy. God almighty. Y'all stay tuned, man. I hope y'all put on sunscreen today. I hate for y'all to get sunburned too. Good grief. So let's work on down and then come on back. This tournament right here is not going to be a high weight tournament. There's no way. You know what? They just, I don't see it. Now they gonna catch them now. I ain't gonna lie to you. They gonna catch them, but it ain't gonna be no crazy, you know. Look right here, big. Look at that tub, son. That's a daggum hammerhead right there, bud. That's what I'm talking about. Baby. Cut the body. I love bass fishing. Cut the body. Big old hammerhead. Look at that big hammerhead right there. That's a 4-pounder, baby. Oh, that was on brim color. I literally just said that. I looked and I saw a brim. I saw a brim sitting under a dock. And I was like, what's he doing? And then I said, huh. I literally said that. I was like, huh. And that big sucker come flopping up out of there. As of right now, I'm gonna be honest with you, like straight up. I know everybody gets their rocks off about fishing grass on the Potomac because it's a grass water fishery. But I'm gonna be honest with you, grass don't look that good to me right now. I mean, dude, I will literally throw my vibrating jig with my freeloader on docks when the water's low and call it good. And I mean just run docks. Just run them. I guarantee it there's another bass on this dock. There ain't no doubt. Now it ain't gonna be no fast and furious like some of them guys are gonna do with daggum grass fish. And it's, I mean, it would, you know, it'd mean the world to me if I found a wad in the grass, but I'm gonna be honest with you, right now I ain't found that, which I have not committed completely to it. All right, I'm gonna fish this. We're good.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah. All right, so we'll go. This low tide, they're on every piece of wood out here. It's unbelievable how good it is at low freaking tide. All right, so like dead low, I truly think, in like hindsight, I wish I'd have just stayed up here. Well, I say that. Hell, I kind of confirmed that down there, you know. But hindsight, I should have just stayed up here and just fished docks. But before I chop, if I got a chop in the tournament, then I'll just come over here and do that. All right, we're good. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Boo-boo boy. That's what I'm talking about. 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 All right, we're good.
I had one, and then we found out it was just the three of us, so I was like, oh, we can just get a regular one. Yeah,
Sure.
I should have kept it.
Talk to me, DC.
All right, DC's in DC. Here we are.
They ain't never seen you like this on the channel.
I talked, and everybody's gonna go in about my hair.
No.
I don't really care. Don't really matter. It's hair. I always wear a hat. I got Joe with me in Major League Fishing.
No.
The last time that I was in DC was a long, long, long time ago. But I like DC. A lot of history here. This is America right here. So yeah, we're headed to go meet Mr. Gary Palmer, Alabama State Representative, and go up here and we might do some lobbying, try to get some cheese. a lot of lobbying that goes on in this city. A lot of, I don't know what you call it, cronies.
No.
Can I use that term here?
Not past where we are now.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay. What's the history on this? When was this erected? Somebody hit chat GPT.
Yeah, hang on. I want to say it was 1908.
A lot of marble, or whatever this is.
Granite.
Granite.
I don't really know.
It's the oldest congressional office building, completed in 1908. Named in 1962. Made of white marble and limestone.
White marble, I was right. All right, y'all, we hit the chat GPT. We are in one of the oldest congressional buildings in Washington, D.C. This is where all the House of Representative offices are at. And we're actually going here to see Gary Palmer, one of the House of Representatives from Alabama. Or one of the representatives from Alabama. But yeah, this building was erected in 1908. Give you a little quick tour of Washington, D.C. before we go in. But this is a pretty sweet place. So I went a lot of places, okay? I say a lot of places. Washington is really cool because it's all American history. You know, you go overseas and it's like, oh, okay. And now that stuff's phenomenal. It's 2,000.
That's really, really old stuff.
It's 2,000-year-old history, but all this is American history. And yeah, it's really cool to see. So it's glad to be back in Washington. DC's taking on DC. Let's go here and lobby a little bit.
I love that face you made too, like, huh?
You got to go down. I will wait. So I guess it is twofold.
Great. How are you?
He just rolled up in here.
I'm Joel Pocket.
Really appreciate it. Yeah, I figured it, and I did tell my wife. I was like, well, you know, I was really wanting to go in the White House and you know, do the whole deal. But I said, with everything going on, I highly doubt that will ever happen.
just a few things going on.
Yeah, just a few little things going on. So, yeah, this is really cool. So,
You are an absolute legend.
Dang.
Wow. Unbelievable. Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome.
I appreciate that. That is really, really cool. So that will go in my trophy case.
Good.
So really appreciate it. So thank y'all. Wish my wife could have been here. Kicking myself now. So
It's okay.
yeah, actually, so I'm
Super cool.
so
Thank you so much.
I was hoping to get to go in the White House, but I was telling everybody, when I was like 10, we came up here. My dad actually did all of the bulletproof glass in the White House. So when they did a reconstruction of it years, like 15, 20 years ago, I went in there and we stayed for like 2 days. They were working on it, so it was a really cool experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
I'm sure y'all go in there all the time, but
No, we don't.
well,
They have that place locked down.
yeah, that's what I said. So back then, when we went in there, like we did the whole tour. Like I was in the Oval Office, and well, I guess there was way less security then. So,
It's so much security now.
but yeah,
It is.
no doubt.
But
I've never been in this building here.
well, this is Cannon. It's the oldest house office building. But that means it was the first one to get redone, so it's technically the newest one now.
I got you.
They refurbished everything. And so
Okay.
we've been in this office since 2020.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much. After y'all.
Thank you. All right, y'all. Really enjoyed that. That was fun. We're gonna start.
We got to go catch this Uber. Our Uber's already there.
Okay, we're gonna catch this movie, and we're gonna make a new movie. It's called DC Takes on DC. I might just stay in DC, man. I like this place. So yeah, that was really cool. Want to appreciate. Just want to thank.
You saying you used to catch these fish, now everybody else can catch these hands in Congress?
They catch these hands.
Yeah.
No, you can't throw hands. You'll go to jail.
No, okay, sorry.
But I would love to catch these. I'd like to come up here and drop some ideas on these people. You know what I mean? Like catch these ideas. Because I feel like sometimes I have a lot of common sense ideas. But that a lot of times they don't matter up here though. You know, so that's where I'm at. But Major League Fishing, I got Joe with me. Appreciate you, buddy.
You bet.
Appreciate Joe coming and hooking us up. And we're gonna get this Uber XL and slide out of DC.
And get this jacket off.
And get this jacket off. I would really enjoy to do some sightseeing, but we're here to work. We got to catch some bass. I got to rig some rods up, and we headed back. All right, y'all. We are almost done rigging out here in the boat. Me and Mark. I had a good day today though. Got a cool opportunity. Got to go to Washington D.C. So we're gonna coin that. D.C. was in D.C. today. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Put on me a little suit. Had my receding hairline showing a little bit.
He-
I let
he-
it all hang out.
Mark, he was leaking.
I saw you leaking at the caption.
I'll roll up in there. But hey, here's my thing. I was hoping that I would get to meet Trump and just show him my receding hairline. I would show him too. I was like, hey, Trump, Y'all see this? Look at this. I'm leaking. How'd you fix yours? And then we just go on a whole conversation.
Cause you know he leaking.
Meanwhile, Middle East, over there, he's got bigger stuff on his plate. So, yeah. I did not get to meet Trump. He did write us a cool letter. We're going to show you all that letter here in a little bit.
We already did.
We already did?
Yeah, it's already been in the video.
Yeah.
You don't know that, but I'm editing it.
He put in there, you are an absolute legend.
Absolutely.
I said, man, I'm legendary. I appreciate you, big dog. But yeah, he signed us a letter, and I got to meet the Alabama State Representative. And
For the 6th Congressional District.
6th Congressional District, that was cool. But it was actually a really unique deal because the House of Representatives, the place we went, that's where all their offices are. So you walk downstairs, they have all their offices there, and then there's like a tunnel down there where you can go to the Capitol Hill. That's where all the bills are passed and whatnot. So we didn't walk that far. We had to kind of slide out. But cool opportunity, you know. That was kind of a treat for winning Red Crest and, you know, being recognized for that. And maybe Trump will have the pleasure of meeting me soon. Anyway, it was a fun trip. But now we're rigging rods, almost done. Got to get all the rods out here. I don't like putting my rods. You leave your rods on deck?
I'm leaving them on deck tonight.
I always do. You know why? I hate untangling them out of that box. I enjoy a rod box and putting them in there. I like being all secretive. There ain't no secrets this week.
No.
You're just going to have to put your head down and figure.
Everybody's going to say, well, just put them in a rod sock.
Yeah, but it ain't that easy. But then I got to pull them suckers out and do all this in the mornings. I'm just going to leave them out there. I'm ready to rip snort tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Rip snort.
I'm ready to rip snort around this sucker. Look at Colin over there laughing. You got to be professional, damn it.
Rip snort.
Rip snorting, man. Not snorting, but out here rip snorting around. I'm ready to damn get after it.
You're ready to run some lines. That's what I think when you say rip snort.
Yeah.
Is there something I could put?
That's kind of like hot boxing.
That is, we talked about this today. Hot boxing is not what you thought it was.
Oh, man, that's what I call it, hot boxing. All right? I'm going to tell you something. We're going to go on a tangent right here.
People love tangents.
Here we go. This video, this segment
has been extended.
We just extended.
We're going into overtime.
We're going over. I'm calling my brother. Mark, what's hot boxing mean?
Smoking tree in a car with the windows up.
See?
Huh?
Blowing tree in a car with the windows up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you did.
I did not know that. Watch this. If I can get this cell phone to go through, it's almost like I got Cricket Wireless. Maybe my brother answer. I don't know. All right, I got a question for you. All right. So I'm sitting here in this boat, and so I said the word hot. I'm out here hot boxing. What does hot boxing mean? And what's a good example of hot boxing?
I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I guess first, using my damn old dog sitting there.
Y'all are that no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You used the same example in the car today. A dog in a doghouse outside. That is not hot boxing.
My example of it today, I said this is a good. I said, man, we in here hot boxing. And then Brett was like, hot boxing. So like what they think hot boxing is to them is when people are out there smoking like some illegal stuff.
What we think what the world thinks hot boxing is.
What the world thinks hot boxing
is. Not the Connell brothers, the world.
Everybody knows it as
paper, rock, scissors.
People got the windows rolled up and they're smoking. But to us, hot boxing, a good example is.
You sitting there panting like a damn dog.
I'm sitting there panting like a dog. You know when a dog is underneath the travel trailer? And he's in there and
no, we don't.
Underneath the travel trailer, he's sitting in there underneath it, burning up. He's going, and he's in there hot boxing, son. That's it.
That's not it. James, when you get off this phone, Google hot boxing. It will tell you it's someone smoking marijuana, weed in their car with all the windows rolled up. That's hot boxing.
But that dog underneath that trailer's hot boxing down there. He's burning up.
No, he's hot boxing.
James gave a good. He said the same exact example. I said the same exact thing. I said, what do we call my brother about this hot boxing issue? I'm out here hot boxing.
That's gotta be something that's gotta be something like only y'all would come up with. It's like Mark said. What is it? Paper, rock, scissors.
How do you say? What do you say? Rock, paper, scissors, or paper, rock, scissors?
I say rock, paper, scissors.
What do I say? I say rock, paper, scissors.
No, that's how you actually say it. You say paper. You
All right,
always
paper,
say-
rock, scissors.
Yeah, paper, rock, scissors.
I know, but we got these weird little things going on. But James knows what's up with that hot boxing.
Yeah, hot boxing. You're melting down.
You're melting down if you're hot boxing.
Nah, what he's referring to, he's thinking.
I know.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Hey, listen, this heat's getting to it. The heat is getting to DC.
Because
He
I'm
doesn't
hot
even know what he
boxing.
says anymore.
I'm out here hot
He doesn't
boxing.
even know what he says.
I'm panting like a dog. All right, I figured I'd call and get that clarified. Y'all need to change it on Wikipedia. All right, holla at me.
Alright, see you.
Action.
Chipotle. I was in there hot boxing. Why you laughing? You laughing at me? What do I got? Booger? You got a booger in my nose?
Man, we gotta have fun out here. We just got done with Chipotle. Because it's like,
I got booger in my nose.
you know why I laughed? I said, all right, action. And you were walking Chipotle.
Like some Bradley Cooper stuff, man.
Some great stuff. I mean, for us, we didn't know if it was gonna be the video or not, but I had to just tell you, it was freaking great.
It's so good. So
It
good.
was so good.
That's so good. All
I
right, y'all.
laughed. Oh.
All right, we're gonna. Brett has put on his nighttime attire, so I guess it's time to close the video out. Practice. We're gonna rate the practices just real quick.
Practice
9.8.
3.75.
Hey, first you gotta rate the Chipotle honey chicken you had at Chipotle.
A little spicy. A little spicy.
Little fire.
Yeah, it was. It was good. I don't know how it's gonna come out.
We'll know tomorrow morning.
I don't know. And what's the over under on DC taking tomorrow? I'll say 3.
3.
3 bathroom breaks for me tomorrow. You might
3
want-
bathroom
I'm gonna say
breaks?
3.
I'm gonna say
It's
2.
normally 2 or 3, right?
Yeah, no. What normally happens, y'all? I'll just give you a little heads up. I'm not going into the bathroom break details.
I'm gonna sit down.
But let's just say this. Normally, go to the boat ramp, little bowl. Take poo-poo. Every time I get in there, I get a little bowl. I say, oh, I gotta go. So I go use the restroom. Have a nice, generous restroom break. I get in the boat. I run to my first spot. I got like 8 minutes left. Bowl.
What?
Use the restroom again. Go all day. And about the last period, I'm like, ooh. But I ain't got time to stop. So I wait, and then when I get off the water, I take another bathroom break. That's my typical.
Is
day.
that anxiety poo-poo? Nah, that's IBS, bro.
Nah,
No,
I got a whole theory on that. I'm not gonna say I've studied it because that's gonna sound wrong.
But I'm tweaking.
But I've studied the process.
Yeah.
I think a normal person, they sit there and they make sure they get everything out, right? He's too quick. He will poop and it's like 30 seconds. He's done. I'm like, how do you go that fast?
The same way.
I-
I'm in a hurry.
I think it's 30 seconds and he ain't got it all out yet. So he classifies the next one as 2 poops. That's his second one. And it's like, no, that's your first one extended. That's part 2 of 1. That's act 2.
Your first one extended.
Right. That's act 2.
Action.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyway, the moral of the story is I'm full of shit. Literally. You are. So, alright, practice real quick. Give me a rating.
5.
5?
3.75.
At least a 2.
2.
Nah,
Last tournament was a 1, and you won.
last
so
was
now
a
it's 2.
1.
Now
So
we
you got
got
for real, I'm gonna say like 5.5. But
Alright, I'm going to say a 5.1 for me. Tidal fishery, Potomac River, got a lot of bass, but you got to run the right tide, man. You got to hit the timing right. If you get in a bad rotation, it can put you in a bind. That's the goal. Tomorrow, run. Get in a good area. Don't get in a bad rotation. Make some moves. So we're gonna get after Potomac River. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Stage 6. Thank y'all. Y'all like and subscribe. Be sure to follow my dudes. We're out. See you, bud.